Hey kids, Commander Singamold here with another episode about fuel scooping this time. Fuel scooping is essential if you want to go on and explore the galaxy like I'm doing right now, and you want to be able to keep jumping from star to star without having to stop at a station to refuel. So the way to do that is for you to acquire a fuel scooping module from your friendly station. And here in my case, I went crazy for the 6A fuel scoop. And that is going to be very, very useful for me, especially that I'm starting a trip to the center of the galaxy. So when you have a fuel scoop, you want to make sure that it's powered on. So in some cases, you want to deactivate the modules to save power. Uh, you can play around with priorities if you want. Here, you want to make sure that it's powered on, and then you get close to a star. So that sounds pretty straightforward, but some people tend to forget how to do it. So um, put some thrust into your ship and get closer to the exterior of the star, and you'll see that the fuel scoop gauge starts to light up, showing you how much fuel you're scooping. So here in my case, I'm scooping 878 kilos per second. So as you can see, it's not just over. The reason why is that my fuel tank holds 32 tons. So 32 tons divided by 0.878 kilos is roughly 55 seconds. So if my fuel tank were empty, I just have to fuel scoop around the star for about a minute or so, and I'd be good to go. Okay. This is also very useful when your reservoir is empty and you have to take fuel from your tank to refill it. So you want to maybe stick around a little longer and keep on scooping. So let's see. Let me go back to that star, and I'm going to slow down. Actually, I like to get within range, somewhere where my temperature is going to stick somewhere between 58, 64 degrees or percent, whatever. And then I'm going to just slow down, and actually I can just cut my engines, start playing around with it, and see until I get into the scooping zone. Come on, here we go. So that should get me into the scooping zone. Here we go. So here I just want to stay in a safe zone, so I don't really have to face the star or anything. Okay, as you can see, my temperature is going up. And that, by the way, is a combination of factors. It's like the size and class of the star you're scooping from and the power plant you have equipped. So scooping is a great way for you to, well, spend time while exploring, but also here in my case, I'm also exploring stars. So this little star here is all alone, so I'm going to select it and start, scanning it with my advanced discovery scanner. So all the while, my temperature is not moving. If my fuel tank was bigger, or if I had a slower fuel scoop, I'd still be scooping. That'd be great. All right, and I'm done here. So I've had time to scoop my fuel and refill my tank and explore in the same time. So then just move away slowly, and you'll be good to go. So if you're wondering which stars to scoop from, there's a very healthy and helpful tip. So as you look at your galaxy map, a great way for you to see if the next star is scoopable is to look at the description for the star. So here the next star on my route here is a class M star. So very much like our own sun. Actually, that's the one I'm at right now. So the next one is going to be a class K star, which is also scoopable. So the trick is to remember that the stars you can scoop have the letters KGB FOAM, so FOAM. A great way of also filtering the stars that you can scoop from is by using the map, then going to the navigation tab, then next to it to the options, and then you can use the filters show by color on the map. So show by color, not none or allegiance or whatever. Choose star class, it's very handy. And then just select O, B, A, F, G, K, M. Okay, and the other ones are just for fun. So I'm really just selecting Wolf-Rayet stars because I'd like to see one of these days. But essentially, these are the ones that I can scoop from. So every time I can see on my route that I can see one of the stars actually selected, that means those, oh, see this one here, I can't scoop from. Well, actually I can, but for some reason it's not being displayed. Let's see, oh, here we go, yeah. So if I had a star on my route that does not show, it would indicate that I can't scoop from it. And that can happen. So here in this area, I have a lot of, KM class stars, so I don't have to worry so much. But let's say you'll have areas in the galaxy that be clusters of like L or T or Y type stars, and you just can't scoop from those. So be careful not to get stuck there. All right, another tip that I found is very helpful, as you can actually go full speed towards the star and start scooping. So of course, as you get closer and faster, you're going to scoop more, but that's not the point. The point is to start riding until you reach the limit before you get too close to the star, and you keep riding it as close as you can around the star, and around and around and around we go. Why is this important? Because sometimes you will be carrying important cargo or mission orders or whatnot, and some NPCs will try and get to you. And in some cases, actually circling the star while scooping a couple times actually drives these NPCs into the star, where they die or disappear. So it's always a good trick to get people off your tail. All right, that was pretty much it for today's tips. So feel free to post notes and other tips in the comments. Talk soon.